How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to look at a throwback from about a year ago. They released some footage about the Huntress from Path of Exile 2. So we're going to check that out and see how it was then and see how it is when they really release what they've been working on or what they've been cooking on with the Huntress. That's going to be released next month on April 4th. Maybe another class coming too. I've heard that they might release the Druid. We will see, but let's just see what's happening. Back in, I think, late 2023 or early 2024, they released this.
Is on the Huntress is a skill called Whirling Slash. So the design of this is basically, this is just a little town area, so I can just practice here without any monsters attacking me. But
obviously,
when
Act
you use
2.
this, it creates this little like whirling storm around you. And the more you use it, the larger the storm gets. And when you exit the storm, it explodes. So it's kind of like a really nice single target. Sorry, not single target. It's a really nice area of effect thing that you can use to kill a whole bunch of monsters. So that's kind of like a non-obvious one as well. So like I can use dodge roll to get out of it. But there's actually more things you can use. For example, if I use this here, I've got a skill here which like makes your character run like maybe you didn't quite see that. Like do like a slash back, and which also traps monsters. So you want to kind of like whirling slash, and then get out of there with that one. And then once you're out of there, then you can start throwing the your spears from range. So another one that's really useful for the Huntress is the spear field. So when you use this, probably not that useful against zombies because they move so slowly anyway. But you create a field of spears and they slow down monsters. So if you've got a lot of fast monsters around, then that's a really handy one. And then the other one that's kind of useful is puncture. So puncture can be useful for moving from one pack to the other. If I make this thing here, well, there's no other monsters nearby, so that's unfortunate. But effectively, it's a skill that lets you teleport towards monsters like this.
Nice.
And, the further away you are when you use it, the more that you're going to bleed. The more that you're going to bleed them.
Nice.
So it can be quite handy to use.
I gotta say, I like the lightning spear. That's the kind of build I would do.
Depending on the situation.
Seems like it does a lot of damage.
So maybe if I'll sort of do this. So I'm going to create a whirling slash here. I'm going to go out of there, which traps them in. I can go back in with the puncture to bleed, and then follow up with my more single target rapid assault skill, which has a nice ending.
I don't know if that's the build to do.
This guy's moving pretty fast, so I'll use spear field to slow him down a little bit, and then I can pre-prepare my whirling slash before he arrives. And then maybe like get the mech like this.
That's pretty cool.
Go back into the puncture, this kind of thing. So there's a lot of mobility to combat.
I want to see how much change they did with the Huntress.
I honestly don't really that much compared to some people on the team. Yeah. So I haven't done too much practice on this class. But the skill ceiling for POE2 can be quite a lot higher because of the fact that there's a lot more of this sort of action combat stuff.
I don't think I ever saw this footage back in the day.
And there's also Act 2, so you don't have that many more skills compared to what you would have later on. But I guess that's it there, just sort of enough to show you, at least some of the basic stuff that you can do as a Huntress. We do have a lot of other like elemental spear attacks. Like we've got a lot of different throws. But this class,
that one's cool
what's
right
kind
there.
of really about is sort of going into and out of combat a lot. Like you charge in, you jump out, like this kind of thing. And then you've got stuff that you can do from range. You've got stuff you can do from close. It's really about exploring that.
I wonder what field or what's
kind of.
What's and on the tree where the Huntress is gonna start? Is it gonna start like near the Ranger, or like the Merc? Is it gonna do that path line? It's gonna be interesting to see where it starts. But yeah, that was the freaking Huntress from like over a year ago, I want to say. So I think it said, Gamescom 2023. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about the Huntress? I definitely want to do the Elemental Spear. What do you guys think? I'm excited about the Huntress. This is a new character in general. I was listening to some other Path of Exile 2 streamers or content creators, and they're talking about they might shadow drop the Druid too. But we'll see. We'll see as the weeks come closer and as the 27th comes closer when they start talking more about Path of Exile 2 and this new big update that they'll be doing for the launch that's coming on 4/4. We'll see. I'm excited. Let me see if I can find another clip of the Huntress. If I can, let's see. As far as gameplay, that's all I could find from like a year ago or so. I think it's going to be a fun class to play, especially to see what like skills they do have and what support gems are going to like really boost those skills up. I think that's going to be a fun puzzle to put together with that class. And just having a new class in general is going to be a lot of fun to try out. I've tried every single class in Path of Exile 2 and it's exciting to try something new. And I've tried multiple classes over and over in Path of Exile 2 with different builds and stuff like that. So this is going to be fun just to add a twist and some refreshing diversity in the group that we do currently have now. And if they do a shadow drop of the Druid, I might have to do Druid first. I don't know. We'll see what they all have in this update coming up. There's going to be a patch notes coming out on the 27th. So a lot of stuff is going to happen with a lot more support gems. But yeah, I'm just excited overall and see what this game is going to become over the next year or so. All right, guys, love you to pieces. Let me know what you guys think of the Huntress. Are you guys excited to play the Huntress? Are you excited to play a new class? And if they do shadow drop the Druid, will you play the Druid first or the Huntress? Let me know. Love you guys. Pretty cool content leading up to this big update preview and launch next month. I'm excited about POE. And then after that, on the 4/30 of next month, so April 30th, No Rest for the Wicked dropping a big patch too. So next month is going to be popping for sure. Gives me time to really crush Monster Hunter Wilds and play some other indie games I've been playing. BlazBlue, if you guys have seen my review about that game, it's a blast. Sold over 1 million copies recently, so game is much worth it. It's a fun game. Love you guys to pieces. If you guys like the channel, give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe. I appreciate you guys' souls so much. Until next time, peace. Oh yeah.